Hey class, Becky here, and our discussion today is about assessment. And I just wanted to kind of go off my own experience. In middle school and high school, the assessment that my teachers used, because they were more sport based rather than fitness based, other than just for the fitness testing, we were written tests. So we would get instructions on how to play the sport with rules, strategies, and whatever they would use, and then we would have written tests based off that information and scenarios in the class that we would use. The teachers that I have been observing lately are now using physical assessments where they would practice for the fitness testing, doing a pre-test, just overall little workouts in between the units to get them prepared for the fitness test, and then assess them after the test as well to see if they continue to improve. I feel like just keeping in track with the students, I would probably end up using that type of assessment in my classes as well. I want to have more of a fitness-based class, although sports isn't a problem. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 days of sports and make sure that we have the other days for fitness. I want the students to understand how important fitness is, because not everyone is involved in sports. And sports, depending on if the student wants to participate in sports in college or not, I think fitness is just something more relatable for everyone. I assess my swimmers. As you can see, I got sunburnt today. I wasn't prepared for the sun to come out. It's been very overcast lately, and I forgot my hat. But anyways, so for my swimmers, I assess them through their swim meets, and if they get better every practice I work on their technique. I think that's kind of what every practice is usually. You just continue to work on technique until they get better. But to make sure that it's working is through their swim meets. If they get faster, if there's small things like making sure that your flip turn is right, or pushing off the wall in your streamline, little things like that help out my athletes. So I feel like assessment is a big deal, because if you aren't assessing your students or your athletes, they're never going to get better. They're not going to understand the proper technique or form, and they're just going to continue to do it wrong. But yeah, okay, thanks.